Hey everyone, and thank you for joining me for my video today. I'm doing a VR to Abi the Witch, and it's the More Than a Witch hashtag, which has 11 questions. I have them over there on my computer. So let's just get right into it. Number one, what's your name? Any stories or meanings connected to your name? Well, my name, as you can see here, is Maria, and well, my mom just really liked that name, so I don't really have any stories connected to that. And the Lady Knight of Avalon name is because the Lady Knight is from my time as a high school exchange student in America. That was 24 years ago. And the high school mascot was a knight, and the girls were called Lady Knights. And so that Lady Knight just stayed with me. And the Avalon is because I've always been fascinated with the legend and mythology of Avalon. And the Avalon Tarot was actually the first fully illustrated 78 card deck that came into my possession in 2000. Before then, I had a pip deck and a major arcana deck. And so, yeah, that's where the Avalon came from. And my profile picture is actually the moon card of that deck. Number two, how old are you? Well, I'm 41 years old at this point. Three, do you use astrology, Western, or real sky? What are your big three? I'm using real sky at this point in time because Western astrology just, even though I still identify with being a Cancer some days, but in real sky, turns out my sun sign is actually Gemini, and I can see that much more in me. And like if I want to use astrology for any kind of rituals, Western just doesn't make sense to me anymore because it's not what's actually happening in the sky. So if I want to make a ritual and work with the planetary energies, then I would use the app Stellarium on my phone and actually look at the sky to see where the planets are, what where the sun is right now. So like, for example, right now, even though in Western astrology it says we're in Scorpio season, but in real sky we're actually still in Virgo season. So yeah, that does have a big influence on my ritual work, and therefore it would not make sense for me to work with something that's not actually happening in the sky. So long story short, real sky. And my big three, well, in Western they used to be sun in Cancer, moon in Virgo, and my rising was in Leo. And in real sky, my sun is in Gemini, so I'm a Gemini, and my rising and my moon are both in Leo. So yeah, and that does make more sense. Like looking at the real sky chart and the placements and everything, that does talk more about me, how I am, how I see myself, and experiences I've had, for example. Number four, did you grow up in a religious household? What religion did that influence your current spiritual path? I did not grow up in a religious household, quite the opposite, in fact, because my grandma, she was back in the days in the 30s, she was in church. Everyone was back then. And after her parents died, she had a very negative experience with, I think it was the pastor of the church, and how he explained to a child why the parents died and all that. And so after that, she left the church and she raised all of us without any religion. We were free to explore all kinds of religions to get to know about them, but she was not really big on us joining any of them. And I also never felt the need to join a church. I did spend about a year with Mormons to investigate and what they're all about. And that just confirmed that I will never be part of a religious group, because the difference for me between religion and spirituality is that in religion, everything is so fear-based, and it's all, if you do this, you're going to hell. If you do that, oh my God, someone's going to come for you, and the devil this, the devil that, and you know, you have to um basically you can't really have the full human experience in religion. And for me in spirituality, I'm here to have the human experience with everything that comes with it, including mistakes, because that's how we learn. And I do not subscribe to that fear-based thinking. So that's why I will never be part of any religion. And number 5, what are you manifesting for your future? In one word, happiness. That's basically it. I just want to be happy. And what that looks like, I don't know at this point, but I'll know it when I say it, I guess. That doesn't mean that I'm not happy right now. I am, but I'm I'm not done manifesting. Like the whole manifestation thing, I've already done that a few times in my life when it comes to my career. I just never did it on a like happily ever after kind of way, like big picture kind of thing. Like I was more focused on like small steps throughout my life. So, but overall, the one thing I want to manifest is happiness. 6, do you have a favorite season? What time of the year makes you feel most authentically you? My favorite season is spring, because in the springtime, when everything comes back to life, I just love seeing how the trees get their leaves back, the flowers are starting to bloom, and I also love waking up in the morning and listening to the blackbirds singing. I just love their song. And yeah, I guess this whole feeling of waking up after the cold winter, like coming back to life again in a way. I don't know if that describes me and my most authentic self kind of thing, but it's where I feel most alive, I guess, in a way. So yeah, the month of May and June, that's like my favorite time of the year. Number 7, do you have a favorite color? Do you feel it's your aura color? If not, what do you think your aura color is? My favorite color is white. Always has been, always will be. But I don't think it's my aura color. I think my aura is more red, really, really dark red. And I'm guessing that has something to do with my root chakra, also being in pain a lot. I know that from aura photography, when you're sick or in pain, not feeling good, then the color goes mostly to red. And the people who are happy and healthy and all that, they have a lot of like green and yellow in their aura. And yeah, for me, I guess it's mostly red. And I did, like in that picture that I had taken, have some purple in there as well, like coming out of my head, some purple flares and stuff. And there was a little white spot in there as well, but it was mostly red. Number 8, do you have a job, career, lifestyle that makes money or helps support you and or your family in any way? What do you do? Yes, I do have a career, and that is I'm a videographer and I work at an opera house. So I'm mostly behind the camera. I produce videos. I do a lot of editing. I make interviews and behind the scenes stuff. I go to rehearsals, that kind of stuff. So whatever needs to be filmed at an opera house, that's what I do for my job. And well, I don't really have a family to support, so yeah, I'm just working for me. Number 9, what are some things that make you unique and an individual? Oh my God. I can't really answer that question because what I might find unique about me might not what other people find unique about me. So I guess that's a question that the people closest to me can answer much better. Because what makes me unique? I don't know. I don't consider myself more or less unique than other people. Hmm. What makes me unique? The things that I do, other people do as well. The things that I know, other people know too. I don't know. The only thing that I can think of with other people that I've met, especially from other cultures, might probably be my East German background, the family dynamics, and what I have learned living in that regime. That is different from what other people that I've met from that country have experienced. But yeah, I think that's the only thing that I can think of right now. My heritage, maybe. Uh, Number 10, what advice would you give your younger self? Oh my God, my younger self. I guess I would tell her to always be present in each moment because looking back on my life, I can see that some things just went by so fast in the blink of an eye. And I wish I would have paid more attention. I wish I would have kept a few more memories close to me, or maybe even tell my younger self to keep a journal, keep a diary, write down the things that are really important to me so that I can revisit them at some point in time later on and remember them better, even though I do have a pretty good memory when it comes to certain things. But that's because they are memories that I really held on for dear life. But there's a lot of stuff that has already escaped my memory. So I guess the one advice I would give myself is keep a journal, record the things that are important, keep a record, take more pictures. And if video is available, make videos of friends and family, and you never know when they're gone. Uh, and last question, favorite interests, hobbies, activities outside of witchcraft? Well, I guess tarot kind of counts outside of witchcraft. Tarot tube is one of my interests. I do watch a lot of tarot tube. I make videos myself every now and then, sporadically. I don't really have a schedule for when I'm posting videos. And yeah, I guess tarot tube is one of my main interests in my private time because I have met some great people on TarotTube. I've made some great connections and friendships, and I have learned a lot since being here, and I'm just having a lot of fun with it. So, and other than that, interests, I like board games and card games. I really love like game night, something like that, and arts and crafts. So like scrapbooking and yeah, working with like paper collage, or sometimes also with paint a little bit. Not a good painter, but I can paint some stuff. I'm not a Bob Ross, but yeah, so some artistic kind of outlet, I guess. And that was all the questions. So this was very interesting. Thanks, Abby, for doing this. And I put the link to Abby's channel in the description box as well. So there you can find the original video. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.